Hi everyone, so if you've ever flown a drone, then chances are you're familiar with certain locked geolocations across the globe that you're legally not allowed to fly your drone in, usually for good reason. Like in the national parks in the US that I visit a lot, you're not allowed to fly a drone because it would be quite annoying if everyone was buzzing their drones around. So there's often a good reason for this, but it can be frustrating if you want to get a drone shot for a video or something and you just can't fill in that footage. So today I'm going to be showing you a completely free way to fake drone footage. Not completely, of course, you can never completely fake it, but honestly, besides finding stock footage of that drone shot you want, this is by far the best way to go about getting that faked drone shot if you can't legally fly in a location. So let me show you how you can easily do it for free.
Oh, what they think about you. Better leave my body when the time it comes through. Loving on you till the time it comes through. Why you always hate to break bread? Think about the way that you would feel if never said. Joke's on you, well it's time to come through.
Now the free program we're going to be using today is called Google Earth Studio. I actually did a video on it a while back, but there's some new updated features, and I think it just works really well for national parks in specific, as well as just other places with lots of 3D data. So let's jump into it. So I believe this program is still in a beta, but basically you can just sign up using the same account you use for every other Google account, so YouTube, Drive, whatever it may be. You can just sign in with that same account, and it basically works by using Google Earth imagery, but you're able to animate and create cool shots that replicate drone shots in this program. So when you first open the program, you have a few different options on how you can actually create your project. You can create some templates that are already pre-made. They work pretty well, but they're not my favorite way to do it. And of course, you can also create just a custom project completely from scratch, which I think is the best way to create these replicated drone shots. Now you can create these Google Earth Studio projects literally anywhere in the globe, anywhere that there's 3D data, which is literally everywhere, but I found that specifically national parks are great for two specific reasons. Number one, because you're legally not allowed to fly drones in them, so it's a great way to supplement footage. And then number two, national parks in the United States at least have great 3D data on geological features, whether it be a mountain or rock wall or something like that. If it's well known and it's in a national park, chances are it's going to have great detail, which is great for Google Earth Studio because it means you're going to get really high quality, realistic results. Of course, the amount of detail is going to range from place to place. Somewhere like Yosemite is obviously going to have really high quality detail 3D models because it's a really popular place to visit and a lot of people look at it on Google Earth anyway. So if it's high quality in Google Earth, it's going to translate to high quality in Google Earth Studio. But even if it's not the most high quality, you can still get pretty creative with it and get these cool 3D shots based on 3D imagery and geography. But for the detail of this 3D imagery, just look at this insane shot I got on El Cap. Of course, it's in Yosemite, so it's going to have pretty high quality. But if you just zoom in and look at that quality, look at the detail, even zoomed in on this mountain, it's honestly insane. It's an amazing free software and it can really help you create these fake drone shots in places where it's illegal. So once you have a place in mind for your fake drone shot, the first step is just to choose a starting point. So again, this can be anywhere, but if you're trying to make a drone shot, of course, you want to make it follow a drone-like trajectory. So again, you can start in one place, move forward or go backwards to the side. So basically whatever a drone can do, but again, replicating it is the best way to make it look realistic. And the really great thing about Google Earth Studio is that it has a ton of controls to get your shot looking exactly how you want. So you can change the position on the X and Y axis. You can change the altitude going up. Again, I guess that would be the Y axis. You can change different things like the camera perspective. So you can make it a super wide angle or more telephoto, which really gives your shots different perspective. And you can keyframe that throughout the shot. So you can go from wide angle to zoom in. It gives a really cool look. You can also control things like time of day. So you can make it sunrise, sunset, midday. And this really helps to just dial in those colors. Creating animations or fake drone shots in this program is honestly just a lot of trial and error. You can just mess around, see how things look and just get creative with it. But if you don't know how to start or have any idea how this stuff works, you should definitely check out the last tutorial I did on this, which you can find somewhere up here. It goes into a lot more depth, step by step, on how to animate these programs using keyframes and stuff like that. But once you finish creating a shot that you like, it's super easy to export now. You can just export it in the cloud as a video. You used to have to export it frame by frame, keeping the program open, which just took a ton of time and wasn't really streamlined. So now you can just export your video. I highly recommend exporting it in 4K, so 4096 resolution for the width, and this just gives you the highest resolution. And then you can just export the clip to the cloud. You can just wait for it to load, and once it's loaded, just click download, and it downloads a really high quality video to your computer. Now when you first download this file, it might look like really good quality, might look really like a drone shot, but chances are, depending on where you are, the 3D imagery isn't going to look perfect and the colors are going to look a little bit off because again, it's completely 3D generated. The number one way to fix the colors, at least in Google Earth Studio, is to change the time of day. I find that just leaving it on the default time of day makes all the colors look really blue and artificial. So if you choose a time of day more like sunrise or sunset, it's going to make it look a little bit more colorful, more orange, and then give it just a little bit more natural feel. I talked about this on my last video on this topic, but adding a little bit of grunge overlay onto these shots that you've exported makes it look a lot more natural and a lot more like a drone shot. So just adding a little bit of overlay over the screen or over the background makes it look like it's fit into the scene, blends in better, and makes it look less computer artificial. So yeah, once I export my fake drone shot from this program, basically I just color grade it a little bit, make the colors look more natural. I might add a little bit more warmth into it, and also black and white looks really, really good. Not necessarily super realistic, but I think it's just a really stylistic look that makes it look better. And I also add a little bit of film grain over it just to give it that more drone look, as well as, like I said, some of that grunge overlay. So once you have that, you can get some shots that look like this.
For now it's fine, waste of our time, out where the stars forget to shine. Cityscapes askew, stuck inside at noon, out where the stars forget to shine.
So pretty amazing, right? For a free, easy to use program. I think that the results are pretty much speak for themselves there. So yeah. Anyway, I know I went over this topic pretty quickly in this video just because I think the software is pretty self-explanatory. But again, if you want more details, click the link up here and you can watch my previous video. I think this is honestly an amazing software that not that many people know about. Recently, I've been seeing a few more YouTubers using this to integrate into their videos where they can't shoot drone footage, whether it be too windy, it's illegal to fly, or you're over a city or something like that where it's just too difficult. Whatever the case may be, whether you just forgot your drone at all, this is a great way to supplement that footage, give you an aerial view on your story, and just make your videos better. If you liked any of the music in this video, you should definitely check out Artlist, where I get all my music from. It's a great royalty-free site with a really good price, so you can get 2 months free with a link in my description down below, so definitely check that out. The first song in this video was for my friend Wabi though, so you should check him out on Spotify, link also down below. But that's basically it. That's Google Earth Studio. I think it's a really cool resource to create these faked drone shots that don't look perfect, but they look better than nothing. So definitely check it out. I highly recommend it, and thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Give this video a like if you liked it, and I'll see you all next time. Also, if anyone was wondering why I'm sitting outside in the rain under an umbrella, it's because I live in California and it rains here like once every month if we're lucky. So it's really nice just to sit out and appreciate the rain once in a while when it actually does rain. So anyway, that's all. Bye.